Hey there, and welcome back to Monster Train 2. We are continuing the saga, as it were, of learning this game and doing a good job at it. So, thinking a little bit about what I want to do next, let's look at the logbook here. I want to try. There's an Overlord Phoenix run, or just a Phoenix in general run that I want to play at some point. I'd like to see the other Lady Gilda path. I don't think that's critical, though. What else? I don't mean Hierophant. I don't care about that much. And there's a lot of stuff I'd like to see a little more of, but Orichi, man, I'd really like to try a Reanimator run. That's true. I'd sure like to do that. I just did Learning Limb, and I'm pretty sure I don't think it's very good, but that's, fair enough. I do think the Living Armory path is incredible. I think this is fantastic, but yeah, I'm not as pleased with the Learning Limb as I was really hoping I would be. I was expecting to like it a lot more, and then in practice it's just too awkward is the thing, cuz you can't fit the floor together right. But so I think if I'm looking at this could be my Phoenix run. I think it could be Phoenix, or I could go in on Madame Lion's Mane. There's actually two paths I'd love to try here. Let's do a Lion's Mane run, actually. There's two paths I think we could get that would be really cool. Both the Maneater, which I have been told if I go all the way on that, it has a really big payout, so that's interesting. And then I'm also interested in the, I think it's Spore Singer, which is the Decay path, so... Anyway, let's get into it. I don't feel like I need to say too terribly much else. So as always, do like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Channel loves that stuff. Visit me on Discord, whatever. It's in my info section. Come say hi, talk about the game, tell me I'm wrong, whatever. And yeah, let's get into it. Without further ado. Everything set up? Great. Clicking the button. A very straightforward intro. Sometimes that happens, and it do be like that. All right, hope you're all doing well today. I'm doing just fine. Yeah, not much to really report. Doing okay. Actually managing to record more than one episode in a single day, which is pretty exciting. And yeah, we'll go from there. So today we are Exile Under Legion, Exile Pyreborn. So we have Whelps. Okay, sure, I guess. We're facing Savagery Seraph. We have Siphon Archean, which I definitely think is the hardest Archean, right? This just feels very dangerous every time it comes up. And then we have Spike's Kale, which I also think is the most dangerous Kale. So, tough. Tough luck, I guess. We just have a... This is like this is the demo set, right? Yeah, Siphon Archean, Spike's Kale, Savagery Seraph. We have Malika's Shifting Pyre, which is very exciting. I love this Pyre Heart. I think it's not the strongest Pyre Heart, but I do think it is pretty good. If I'm thinking about Pyre Hearts in the two, there's really two tiers of Pyre Heart the way I see it. One, there is actually three tiers. The first tier is Proto Heart Cage. That's just the tier, is Proto Heart Cage. Just a rock solid amount of stats, a really good Pyre. Then there is the better than Proto Heart Cage tier, and the worse than Proto Heart Cage tier. Yeah, very, very original, right? I think I would put Malika's Shifting Pyre in the better than Proto Heart Cage tier, which is good sign, right? It means your ability is impactful enough that I actually think the stat offset is worth it. And I do think that's true for Malika's Pyre. So great. We have Loamcoat, Pyreball, and the hero of our time, Hothead. Love this guy. I can't wait. He's just so good. So this is good. It's a very expensive opener. Note the high cost, 2 on everything, so that's fair. We also have a lot of units. So Purified Soul Shard suddenly would be pretty good, stuff like that. So we'll see. See what I hit here. Ugh, man, Breath of Heaven. I really think this is such a bad artifact. The problem is that it makes combats harder. It actually actively nerfs you because most of the time the heavies are in front, and those are the guys you need to be doing a lot of work on, right? You can answer backlines in some other way, But now, if you switch them around and shuffle a heavy to the back, this is, or rather, the way it happens is it advances a back line. All you've done is you've created a chump blocker, and this actually hurts your ability to clear the heavy. So actively nerfs most runs unless there's things like unstable or whatever involved, obviously. You know, if this happens on, but then in that case, why are you even caring about it, right? Doesn't matter. So I guess I'm taking Dante's Footstool even though I have no room cards in my opener, and that's gonna just have to be okay. It'll be fine later. Great, we see Maneater and Everbloom, so I'm gonna click Maneater because I've been told it's cracked. My initial evaluation on this is that I think it does too little decay. I think it needs to hit more decay. Like decay 8 here, right? Would be what I would pick, probably. Because you have to remember, in my estimation, if this thing's not just killing a heavy, I don't think it's doing its job, all right? It needs to just kill a guy. So, Mark of Invasion. If we draw a single whelp, then we should be good. Now, I think we play middle so I can get some of that decay ticking on the boss for an extra turn. And we can just easily do it this way, right? I think this works. Yeah, we get one whelp upstairs, clears the floor. I could Pyre Ball downstairs. I think I do just breathe fire middle, which is great. I think we go Vengeful Shard and then we whelp actually downstairs and we clear all of those guys immediately, which is pretty good. I will try. Yeah, we sap and decay this guy to nothing. I can then... We breathe fire next turn? Yes, so I don't need to worry about that floor. I think I just play Loam Coat here, and then we go Whelp middle for the Collector. And this should be good, right? The Loam Coat is a nice casual way of saying, hey, just win Relentless, right? This is every turn, but of course, obviously, Hothead's doing a lot here, so I don't need to worry too much about it. We clear top floor, great. I might as well put the Loam Coat in on Maneater now, too. Sure, why not? We should walk out of this taking zeros. Yeah, we Pyre Whelp here, and then we do nothing. We will Hothead next turn. We're not doing a lot of damage, but Maneater should push the number, right? Womp, womp, womp. Sure, great, got it. Cool, good stuff. It's enough damage. It's definitely, like, enough to push this, but Hothead does most of the work. Also, you know, Loam Coat does a lot of this. I still think, just based on that combat, I think I would say this number needs to be a little higher, but that's fine. Let's see what we roll here. Double stack Rot, double stack Gooey Flask. You know, Sap 2, I think this is not a card I've ever drafted. Sap 4, are we in? I might be in. Pretty good. Glow Up is also a genuine option that I think is always good. This card is always incredible. I think it's either Gooey Flask or Glow Up. There's no buffs in Pyreborn. I mean, I guess there's Avarice. Maybe I earn fat stacks of money. That could be cool. I think skipping Glow Up is always not great. I like the advance a lot. As much as I think I would actually take this Gooey Flask, I think Glow Up is a little too important here. Plus, it had a -1 in it, which is just awesome. Intrinsic Lava Flow is meh. -1 Make It Rain. Endless Snotty Whelp is like the quintessential example of Snotty Whelp not being a good enough unit, right? Because this is exactly what you would want. You play it, it dies, it comes back, you play it again, you get to use its ability every turn, and yet I still don't think this is good enough. If you could target the unit, I might be, like, into it. And also, I think if the Pyre Gel happened first, then the damage happened, I might be into it. But I don't know, that's just not that impressive to me. This Make It Rain is potentially good, but it is reliant on us actually earning the money to play it enough times. It is not a card I could otherwise take. I think I'm going to take Lava Flow because it's a low opportunity cost, high value play. I would like a Steel Shop. We're looking for Large Stone. We're looking for Titanite. On Hothead, I could find something that benefits. What would I want to pair Maneater with? She kind of feels like she just chills with Hothead on bottom, and then that's it, right? Right? And then I need some other winning line elsewhere. Who's best at creating a winning line? I have no spawn, so Fungi's kind of out. I don't know. What are the magic shop upgrades I could roll or find that I would be excited about? Holdover for glow up is pretty much it. I think we get more value out of a steel shop. Let's see what the Pyreborn banner has for us. Smidge Stone, Endless. Sure. Gildmonger, Greed Dragon. You know, I mean, the Spikes is not doing great. Gildmonger has a large stone. This unit is so bad. I sometimes forget this unit exists. And then I remember, yes, it has Extinguish, gain 1 Dragon's Horde. This is just not good, man. It's just not good. Okay. Right? I don't see it. Like, what is this guy doing or achieving ever? He gives you 1, and his stats are not great. Hothead is superior in every way. I could just take Greed Dragon and hope for the best. There is an Endless. I don't have any Dragon's Horde at all, so I have no payout for him. This is not seeming promising so far. I'm immediately feeling like I would have been in a better state if I had just taken the Incamp for spawn, because then I could have gone to the Underlegion banner and formulated an actual plan out of this, right? Because there's ways you can convert Fungi into a win con. But without any kind of spawn in the deck at all, what do I even do? Whew. Okay. Do I sell you? I mean, if I'm going to sell, I should take the Gildmonger because it's 1 for 1. I'll take the Gildmonger. All right. I guess I could Smidge Stone. The Gildmonger! No, absolutely not. I'm going to reroll on this. Large Stone on... Hey, Large Stone on Hothead is sure a thing that I'm happy about. I could take that Avarice on who? If I put this on Gildmonger, will he attack 7 times? With 80 health? Probably. So he should pay himself. Someone count how many times this Gildmonger attacks? I'm pretty sure he pays for that upgrade. Alright, we move. Okay. -1 Pyre per heart per turn. Means I can only play a Loam Coat on a turn. I think we still take it. I need the money. Okay. Also, I have a Large Stone, which is fine. So I'm going to do Big Bonker Man up there. We're going to play Lion's Mane into Hothead middle, and that's our whole setup. Great. Lava Flow downstairs? Sure, right? There's no reason for me to not kill these units. I'm not trying to save anything for higher levels or whatever. So let's then play the Pyre Bomb here. Pretty decent play. That's 1. Keep track of it, right? Keep track of it. Loam Coat into Hothead for sure. I take the 1 here. Look, I can glow up for more Avarice. Payout. I'm going to save my ability. I can actually just Maneater this guy, though. Cool. That's good. Great. 2 hits. He's doing it. Maybe. Breathe Fire here for sure. Great. Get rid of the curse downstairs. Alright, great. 3 hits. He's hitting probably enough times to get this kill. Tell you what, man, I think we're doing it. Here, Breathe Fire on this. I'm going to go ahead and do a Bloated Whelp, right? Do you see this? See this? And we put 1 down. Count the number of hits in Relentless. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 more. He hit 10 times. He came out as a net positive. Go team. Well done, buddy. Well done. And then this floor, of course, wins because I have 7 regen on Hothead, who does enough damage. Yeah, the decay just falls off so quickly, even with support. I feel like her numbers could be a little higher. She's not paying out. All right, proliferate. It has remove consume. Well, I'm gonna pick it. You know, I mean, calcified ember. That's okay. Let's go. Alchemy with a holy stone, or golden touch with a +10. Holy Stone Alchemy is a really good pickup. It's actually, Holy Stone is best obtained from this Pyre. You're pretty much never sad to get free Pyre health. This tells me that this upgrade is good, but maybe costed too high, right? If this were maybe like a 30 gold upgrade in the shop, maybe I'd feel a little bit more inclined to purchase it. It's just that I don't buy this for big gold money, but when I get it for free, I'm always very happy about it. I will take Alchemy, I think. Yes, I'm going to save my one Dragon's Horde. Go team. All right, let's look at an Under Legion banner. I think that we will benefit from this. We came out net positive on the Avarice, not even counting that the glow up buffed that number, so real value there. Another large stone. I mean, I don't hate Gigantor Hothead, but it's not ideal. Prickly Puffball is endless, and I can give it that large stone. That's pretty good. The problem is, of course, this doesn't actually solve much. Tiny Stone Moral Mistress with no consume. I feel like that. Oh, one consume Alchemy. I feel like this clan needs, I don't know, something to generate consume cards. Like, what if Moral Mistress had, I don't know, something that created a consume card? I don't even know what it would be. I'm just thinking off the cuff here. I feel like the etch line in this is just not great. Anyway, I'm taking Prickly Puffball. This overlaps in design, not design, but in, like, run space with Hothead. But Hothead can also be a win con. Just the fact that there's this large stone here is solid. Alternatively, I could re-roll on this. Look for Titanite versus Dualism. Ooh, that's tempting. Let's do it. Okay, Titanite shows up. That is great on Hothead. We got a multi-strike we can't afford. That's okay, I think. Hothead getting Titanite is very big. If they had showed me a Dualism as well, this could have been cooked, but that's fine. Multi-strike, I'm 2 gold off of the multi-strike. That's kind of funny. Let's look at the alcove. If I see an overstack, all good. What is this? An ominous figure looms over the tracks. On its head rests a red crown with a singular eye at the center. Blah, blah, blah. Some lore. This looks like an upgrade, and then you get some junker units. Endless summon, gain a equip a random equipment. Is that good? Is that good? Endless on Gildmonger, maybe? I already have Endless on Puffball. Do I want it on Hothead? Endless on him? No, not really. What if I put it on Gildmonger? My man, I don't know. Sure, go lead the troops. How many of these do I get? 2 followers? That sucks. I don't like them. I don't know if this upgrade is good enough to justify 2 junker units. Are they free? Yes. Are they banners? No. They do some multi-strike. Is there ever a world I can scale them? Maybe if I had Pyre Gel. I mean, I should take this because I need the power, I guess. If I go Dragon's Horde hard, maybe we can make this work. Here you go, Gildmonger. Go lead the crew, I guess. Whatever. Sure. Fine. What if I upgrade one of these guys? Is this, I mean, honestly, it does 45 damage. Be real, that's not bad. I'll be honest with you, it's actually pretty okay. Alright, let's just toss some stats at this guy and see how he does. It'll help, probably, right? That's numbers. Okay, sure. Take this trial, great. Thank you, Archean. Hopefully you don't end my natural existence. This is probably the run that feels the closest to an L that I've had in a while, but what is happening on this run? I've got 3 lines that just want to get hit, and it's really bizarre. Anyway, what is this? No, he can't live. He needs to die. I don't want a copy of him. Mitosis cap, get out of here. Oh, it's bad. I could tank for him. Don't do that. Do I play them on the same floor? Everyone wants to get hit. Great. I think we just play Lion's Mane into Hothead upstairs, and then we go Puffball down here. This is stupid. This is not a good run. Okay, here's Big Scary Big Man. Get him. He just kills him. He just kills him. Alright. Let's neuter the boss. Let's put some lava gel on him, or pyre gel, whatever it's called. Cool. Let's breathe some fire downstairs. Seems cool. Great. Cool. Wonderful. We did it. Yeah, this guy just bonks him. It's a stupid looking unit. I think I am going to click Alchemy here. It offsets the Vengeful Shard, and sure, seems good. I'll take 2 Dragon's Horde. Please, you need to kill my guy downstairs. I've never felt more like... I've never felt like this needed to happen more. Proliferate. Let's go. Give me that Avarice. You better not live, Gildmonger. You had better not live. Playing this thing middle, because I think it has to go top floor next, right? Think so. Spear Steward, get him. Great. Get him, follower. I mean, he's free, right? He's free. You just have to draw him once. I guess that's fair. We're clearing all of mid-floor. The little guy's just going mad with power here. It's fine. Let's breathe over here. I'm going to play the Calcified Ember on this turn. Oh no, my guy dies on spikes. Bummer. I need a Loam Coat, please. Loam Coat, please. Loam Coat, thank you. There it is. Great. Let's reduce this guy's damage. Great. Glow Up, more Avarice. More! I can't benefit from this in any other way. I guess actually I 100% could... I'm going to glow up the boss. That's sap increase, decay increase, that's everything there. I could breathe fire on middle. It's not a bad idea, I guess, right? Mid-floor collapses, but I kinda don't care. No, we'll wait. I don't need to worry about that guy upstairs. You gotta kill my mitosis cap, dude. You can't win here. No! Okay, he does die. Oh, buddy. I'm over here struggling. I guess I could equip him. Hold up. Wait. We give him a Loam Coat, and then we proliferate. Now he super wins by earning money. Money! Actually, this stupid follower is just crushing with the pyre gel. It's so stupid. I can't believe it's working. Devilish Details. Consume. Permafrost. Gain 3 Dragon's Horde for 10 pyre damage. I think this deals too much damage to your pyre. I love this card. I really think this is cool. I think this number should be like 6 damage, 5 damage maybe. 10 is too much. Tome of Evergrowth is great. I can just put this on Hothead and now he can sap enemies. Alternatively, Spike of the Legion, I can propagate the Avarice. This stupid throwaway Avarice 3 has earned me so much cash. This is a Spell Chain Spike. I don't think that's actually useful. Let's take the Tome here. Okay, we're going to grab Magma Cultist so that this run actually does literally anything offensive. Good chat. Good chat. Am I going to start putting Madam Lion's Mane behind our crazy, ridiculous Gildmonger that I guess is here for the run now? Maybe. I think I do need Ember. I have a lot of expensive stuff. Okay. 3. Save it. We're going to eventually have at least 6. Alright, what are we doing? I can't really afford a lot on the trinket side. I guess an event isn't bad. We have things we could put it onto. There's like tons of good events. The Savagery event would be a game-winning here. Alternatively, Magic Shop is pretty cool. Holdover now valid. -2 consume now valid. Spell Chain now valid. All right, yeah, Magic Shop. Also coming with money is good. Spell Chain. Okay, Spell Chain on Proliferate is great. We're going to dupe that. The -1 here, I think... We 20 consume a Pyre Ball. I like that pickup. 40 is good there. -1, I think maybe we actually skip. All right, Maneater 2. Apply Sap 3, Decay 10, and Mute 1. Mute 1. Interesting. So it's a silencer. Now, I will say, think about what Decay 10 represents. That's 75 damage. I don't know. We're going to find out if this is enough. I'm going in on this. I do like that silence. That's good. That can disable enchant and a lot of things. It's worth noting it does not beat Heralds, though, because they silence your ability before you can use it. I'm going to reroll here in case I see a big one that I want to take. Which would be what, like Holdover at this point? Holdover would be solid. I put that in Glow Up, basically. Alternatively, Remove Consume goes in Alchemy. Yeah, sure. Remove Consume goes in Alchemy. Great. Love that for me. Play this card multiple times now. -2 in Consume. I'm going to put on the other Pyre Ball here, and we just blow it up. Great. This Avarice is doing excellent work. I am going to dupe here Proliferate because I can propagate Mute. It's a debuff. Right? And I think the only exception on Propagate is Dazed. Yeah, except Dazed. Which, you know, I'm not a big fan of exceptions on rules, right? I don't like things that have immunities or that are exceptions in general. But I guess if you were going to make one, Dazed is a fine exception. I actually don't think that's that impactful, though. Like, let's be clear. Propagate's pretty highly valued, hard to pull off. I don't know. I guess if you have Dazed 2 on a flying boss and you... on... trying to think of... I mean, the immunity is on Entropy anyway. I don't know. Not actually sure. But I'm trying to think of a case where it's crazy, but I can't. Anyway, let's take Mark of Invasion here. This is fine. Hothead is going to be okay. We will continue to play like Crazy Person. Now, what does my floor actually look like here? Gildmonger goes downstairs. My man rolls multi-strike. Sure, brother. Okay. Puffball, I guess, can go middle. Hothead, I like upstairs. Now, the real question is, which floor gets incanting? I don't actually know, but I want to put the Magma Cultist on that floor. I'll put it upstairs. We'll try this out, and then we're going to try out Lion's Mane downstairs. Fascinating. Here, we can give incant ability up top. I'm going to go ahead and put Loam Coat into Hothead. He's going to breathe fire on this turn for sure. Right? And then he's going to propagate some regen to offset this. I mute the absolute heck out of this dude and we kill bottom floor, I guess. It's true. He's technically earning money. It's great. Let's mute again and then begin the propagation. Oh my gosh, it works. Monster Train, the video game. All right. Let's save a whelp on middle, actually. We'll chill on this. Alright, we're having a good time of it. I actually believe I can just use Evergrowth on my own dude for the more regen. I don't care about the sap. He comes out ahead on this, and that's okay. We'll play a bunch of whelps. Mute guy in front here. This guy can't gain his resolve trigger. What a loser. It's Very funny. I'm going to sit on the whelps on middle because they will blow up this next floor entirely. Right? Which is good. Bam, bam, bam. I then will play follower with upstairs because Pyre gel stacking. We're still scaling, so let's just keep going upstairs. Let's fireball downstairs, I guess, and then we blow this man up, and then I guess I'm going to continue propagating avarice here, because why not? I feel like, as jank as this is working. We 100% click alchemy when it shows up. I mute this guy, and he gets sent to the Shadow Realm. Right? Okay, we do it. I stab this guy, because there's really no reason to let this go up. Earning $13 per go. What if I just mute the boss? That's actually quite entertaining to me, isn't it? Then we can blow up things here. I'm going to actually kill my own follower on middle here so that I can then replay Gildmonger. It's actually extremely entertaining to me. And then we'll Loam Coat on Prickly Puffball here. I'll put some more decay on Ajax. We should have no problems here winning this, right? Yeah, earn money for me, please. Cool. And then he earns Dragon's Horde again. Great. Anyway, here's Gildmonger, who wins. And here's Alchemy. How do you win? It's a good thing he dies. I was like, wait, that's illegal. I don't want him to get another mitosis cap. I don't want copies of him. I can't even fit them on my floor. Don't mess with anything. Right, I take one, and that's fine. I guess it's a good thing. He must die exactly to decay here, right? Meanwhile, my guy earns... He dies exactly to decay. Perfect. Perfect. Great news. All right. Mushy Room is probably a good pickup. This is a good thing to propagate. It's a good thing to put on the floor. I will take Mushy Room, I think. Another Spell Chain Spike of the Legion. I don't hate it. What a weird run we're having. This is... I have not had a Bizarro World run like this in a while. Meanwhile, our stupid follower is just like a legit element of the run, I guess. So, welcome to the crew team. I don't like the Spell Chain on this spike. I'm going to take Mushy Room. I don't think Spawn is it. Although I don't hate Spawn. It's good to have a ping, but I think we have a lot of those to take Mushy Room. Make it rain. Sacrificial Chamber. I'll take Sacrificial Chamber too. I'm going to loot the Dragon's Horde. Sharpened Teeth. Wait, we can make Gildmonger stronger. Actually, we benefit a lot from that. We'll take it. Look at that. Oh boy, here we go. This is one of the reasons why I love Dragon's Horde. Look at this. Just free Shroomponics. Is Shroomponics cracked? Yes. Yes, it is. Alternatively, Evolutionary Instinct, let's talk about it, is crazy. As soon as I go ahead and airdrop in Madame Lion's Mane's ability on anything, it propagates too. That is really powerful. Both of these are very strong. I'm actually going to take Evolutionary Instinct here, believe it or not. I think it's really, really powerful. Because she fires it immediately, right? Merchant of Magic, what do we have? Holdover, we're already set on everything else, I think, actually. Okay. I don't want the Pyreborn banner. I like the alcoves, a lot of good payouts here. There's also always the Arcus event, which I think is too costly. So let's go Removal Dupe. Arms Shop seems good. Spell Sanctum. Bloodthirsty Blade is a fascinating option that we could put into Hothead for some real scaling, or we can put it on the follower. You can't see the face I'm making, but it's not happy that I suggested it. How much Ember am I spending in deployment? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 exactly. Okay, 6 exactly. I could take Steward's Quarters. I actually, BT dubs, think deployable Steward's Quarters is legit for +1 space. This lets me do what? This lets me put Lion's Mane, Hothead, and Magma Cultist together on one floor, which is a big power-up. That's sure true. That's sure true. Saves me a boss relic. I will take the Bloodthirsty Blade here. The merge on this is pretty easy, I think. We'll go Loam Coat into the Bloodthirsty Blade. I do think Loam Coat is very powerful on a frontline tanker like our boy Hothead. This is also something that's really good on... Well, this particularly is not as good on the Puffball, but just Loam Coat in general can turn Puffball into an absolute monstrosity. If you find a Titanite for him, he's basically invincible. Now, do I want another room card? What could they show me that I would take? They can't show me Infectory, which I might have actually taken. We already have 2. I think I'm okay there. I think we're good. I don't have to re-roll on this. I might just purge some stuff here. There's a lot of stuff that's hard to play. I'm going to cut both Shield Stewards, I think. They're very difficult to play onto the floors. They're hard to get anywhere. I have enough money generation. We also get 2 more removals. Let's cut both Spear Stewards here. That improves our density by a lot. The dupe here, I mean... Density-wise, I'll be real, it might be the other alchemy here. It's a very good card to have 2 of. If we walk out of every combat with 8 or 7, I think we get a lot of value from this. We're otherwise struggling a little bit to generate the last bits, right? Yeah, I think we actually benefit a lot from the second alchemy. We move on from here. More than 2 and it falls off, but 2 exactly is enough. You're unlikely to draw them both together. Great, and now because we have Dante's Footstool, I don't have to worry about accidentally drawing Steward's Quarters with it, because I think it targets the non-deployable ones first. Like, I think what the order happens is I think it draws the deployable, then this Footstool procs, which is why the deployable one is left, and why the extra one is right. Yes. Now, I would like to keep Gildmonger going ballistic downstairs. So let's Steward's Quarters, middle, Lion's Mane, Hothead, Magma Cultist, Gildmonger bottom. Got another multi-strike. Okay, sure. I'll take Mushy Room bottom. Puffball? Now, what is keeping me from putting Puffball on floor with the Gildmonger, huh? Why am I doing this? It's because I kind of want him to die, but he has a multi-strike now, which is pretty cool. What if I put them together? It seems good, right? I will take merged equipment upstairs. It's good. I will Tome of Evergrowth middle as well. Big buff downstairs. I'm taking a hit here, but that should be okay, I think. Take 2. I'm okay with that trade. We're earning cash. I like money. Let's Sacrificial Chamber mid now. I don't care about the space situation. He is attacking and killing. I can also completely neuter him. Great. I guess I'll put some bloated whelps upstairs in case I need to catch a collector. 32, 32. This guy has Titan skin, though, so let's actually shoot him first. There we go. I guess he actually probably would have been fine because I think we had enough Pyre Gel to offset, but I want to make sure we get the slays where we can. So, fair. Sure. Okay, fine. Now he breathes fire. Great. We get slays. Good. We mute this guy here. Great. I immediately I say, I'm like, it's pretty unlikely to draw both alchemies together, and yet we do. I'm going to play one for sure. I'm going to blow up on the Gildmonger here, I think. Earn more avarice. He takes a little bit more overall, but that's okay. It's okay if he dies, right? He's just earning me money is the point of the thing. We've muted these guys to essentially nothingness. I can get a kill by playing a Pyre Ball in front, which I think is worth it. I do want to bring Puffball back. Good. And I wish to Spore Touch Backline Fellow. I actually think we get a lot of value if I go ahead and sap him up to sap 11 here. Yes, we get another Slay, which is fantastic. I think we're breathing fire on this turn. Yep, it's good. We actually kill upstairs. Here, I can put the other follower in up top, and he definitely kills upstairs. I would like very much to Avarice ++ here. But interesting. The challenge, of course, is... I guess I may as well mute this man. This guy gets absolutely sent to the abyss by Evolutionary Instinct. For anyone keeping track, absolutely sent to the Shadow Realm by this ability. Is this per unit? Yeah, this is per unit. Unique status effect. So her mute ability just absolutely ends something. And you're starting to see, like, if her ability was this strong, or, like, at least had this decay level without requiring Evolutionary Instinct, I think she would be really good. I could... There's no avarice on this floor. I still do earn money, though. So I think... I want more avarice. Deal with it, I guess. Here, play another whelp. Well, we're loading up top floor for I don't know why. Reasons. Get him. Get him. All right, we got it. Good work. I can just mute this man in front, and he's just dead. Great work. Go team. Bottom floor, I think you're not long for this world, and that's going to have to be okay. It's unfortunate, because I haven't drawn the alchemies in the right order. We're going to end up at 3. Bummer. And we play both Vengeful Shards, and then I just... what? Hope for the best. I could... No, I don't think I want to do that. I think I could put the Loam Coat randomly on bottom, actually, and it would be pretty decent. I don't think it actually changes anything, but that's okay. You earn some money at least. You earned me like, what was that, 56 gold or something? Here, look, we can play alchemy and earn some value here, which is great. And then I just mute the backline guy. He actually had enough that he propagated as was, which is very funny. Breathe fire, it's solid. My dude is having a bad day. And here, I can mute him. I can give him even more sap. Top floor, the whelps kill him. Then we just bonk him to death. This guy has a bad day. Now, maybe I can get a lot of slays in front, which would be pretty cool. We'll see. We are earning a truckload of money from Sacrificial Chamber, which is great. How's that damage on this card looking? Legit. Plus 15 on Hothead? That's a winning potential. I like that. Double stack Pandemic. Wait a second. Apply Decay 16 and Sap 4. Add a copy of this card to your discard pile. That's pretty darn good, huh? Decay 16 is a very large number. That's what? Times 3, so 48 damage on your first go, but the Sap 4 is really what does it. Can you win on Sap still? Probably. Is Fertile Ground really good, though? Because it's intrinsic and it puts a man in front of... It's a really good pickup, though. For each card in your... Oh, it's not... I always get them mixed up. This is not the one I like. The Dig Deep. Dig Deep is the one I was really hoping for here. So no, this is not Dig Deep. And that's fine. It just means I'm less excited about it. Yeah, I don't think this is a card I want here. Because, especially intrinsic, I'm not putting enough stuff in the consume pile yet. This basically just says spawn 2 because I have the intrinsic lava flow. I mean, I could maybe draw some of the others. I guess it also is Tome of Evergrowth. That's true. That's certainly an option. So I can actually get like spawn 3 out of this, but it's not that great. What if I click Pandemic? I didn't even get a chance to play the Calcified Ember before. I'm going to struggle with these. Does this add enough to the run? Where are my magic shops at? Steel shop next, maybe, if I want it. Do I want it? What do I upgrade? Puffball. I mean, a dualism on Magma Cultist could be pretty sick. What's coming up? There's a steel shop dupe coming up that I'm probably going to. Maybe we check out this Merchant of Trinkets while we have $800. I'm going to sell this, I think. Holdover Greed. 20 damage. I fill my entire train. There's no way this is correct. Stuck Up Whelp is quick. I'll tell you what, I would love to get Avarice on my floor so that I can propagate it because it's silly. But there's really no way to do that on my main floor with a unit. So, no thank you. Wealthy Whelp is cash money, but man, I forgot they changed him again. He's cooldown 2 for 5 gold per Dragon's Horde. So this reduces the efficacy of the Endless, but boosts the efficacy of just keeping him alive on the floor a lot, which probably is something they want to do. So, I don't know. I think we still just sell them. Great. We save. 5 is not enough. We need to do better than 5. I'm going to go check out this trinket shop and we're going to do some craziness, I think. Just hit, right? Max out your Pyre health for no real reason. Great. Shroom units gain regen 1 on harvest. That's what, just puffball here? We don't have a fungi, so don't care. Fire's Inferno says Pyrogel 5 on strike. Gildmonger, Hothead, Magma Cultist. Yup. Reroll this. Trader's Quill's not it. Vola's... Oh my god, I'm buying all of these. Vola's Tuning Fork makes all the Whelps free and all the Spore Touches free. Yup. Incredible pickup. I actually can play these cards. Magma Core says when I bounce a Vengeful Shard or leak something or get hit by Dominion at the end of the game... everything gets Pyrogel 2. Yep. And Sparkflint Catalyst says when a unit without Pyrogel gains it, it gains +6 stacks. Yep. Incredible. Just purchase everything. And now I get to remove some stuff. What do you cut? You might remove the bad follower, but maybe I throw some random upgrades at him and it actually becomes good. I don't hate any of my cards anymore now. Now that they're all free. Don't hate them. So I could remove a Calcified Ember just to not think about it. This card will almost always get in the way of something else I want to play. Yeah, actually, let's just cut this. I'm going to get rid of it eventually anyway, but like, that's good to get rid of. Intrinsic cards are free real estate. They cost me nothing. Right? They get added to my turn 1 draws. I'm going to actually cut the other follower here. I don't think we benefit from having 2 of them cracked out. Alright, we're looking good. That was an incredible trinket shop. 4 really good pickups on the Pyreborn side. We move on. Kale should stand no chance. Let's go. Okay, so my plan now is... I want to play my Hothead floor downstairs, right? And then Gildmonger can just swing into Kale every other turn. Because I got to deal with spikes and I can't let my floor get absolutely clobbered to it. So I think it is Steward's Quarters bottom, Hothead, Lion's Mane, Magma Cultist. Then we play the Sacrificial Chamber into it. Then I'm going to go Gildmonger mid. What do you get? Lava Armor? Sure, bud. Go for it. And Puffball? Where's Puffball going? I guess Puffball can tank for him. There's no reason not to do this, right? I think it's fine. Okay. We're going to go ahead and mute one of the fiends here because I don't want their extinguish trigger. I play whelps upstairs because they bait the boss. I don't have to take this vengeful shard. We play lava flow for sure. I play Tome of Evergrowth for sure. I wish to breathe fire no matter what I do here because I guess it doesn't matter. As long as the enemies die on this floor, I don't really care that much. So let's do it. Because I don't have the slay trigger thing right now, so let's just blast it. I may as well play the Loam Coat, actually. Sure, actually. I'll play the Loam Coat and take the 1, bounce the Vengeful Shard. Looks good. Cool. Great. Anyway, here's merged equipment, right? I would very much like to send the bottom floor to the Shadow Realm, pretty much. So, breathe fire here. What do you mute? Mute the guy in front, who's most likely to live. Because the other guy, we click hot head here and he kills everything else. Then he swings and gets it. Great. Wonderful. Let's yank for Avarice here because, I don't know, why not? And then I'm going to play Proliferate for Avarice because, again, you can't stop me. So, deal with it. Cool. Get him, whelp. Great. And now I'm going to mute Kale. Get out of here, bud. And we go mad with power, right? And then I spore touch a couple of these guys. We put some whelps down. Something walks on me, but I'm not terribly concerned about it. My guy is muted and having a bad day. And then I can click Pyreball on mid-floor and we're fine. I think we will continue to alchemy here. It's good to do it. And honestly, it's all free, so who really cares? I do think there is value in... Wow, it's crazy how the math works out on this, huh? We overstack exactly right. Funny. Breathe fire. Right? I think we actually do incant, then breathe fire, right? And here I can womp him. Then breathe fire, and then he gets the kill, and it's golden. Cool. Legit. Great. Earn money. Pop off. My guy goes and fights the eternal army of the whelps supporting the follower of destiny, which is, might I tell you, hilarious to me. There we go. It doesn't matter, right? Just absolutely Shadow Realm something, kill him. How much damage has this guy taken? 36. Not a lot, but that's okay. Here, have some more Avarice, buddy. You'll maybe get a chance. I'm going to sap something at least. There you go. Great. He gets it. Cool. Ah, yes. He came back downstairs. You know what that means? Get muted, loser. Get reduced to 0 attack, loser. And then, wait a second. We're going to breathe fire here for sure. Breathe fire, do 49 by 2. Legit slays, great. We don't have to take the curses now. We don't need the alchemy. Hey, wait, this is illegal. He's walking. We're going to have to actually fight him. This supplicant is going to go 1v1 against our follower floor. That's pretty cool for me. I'm going to farm money because I'm greedy. And you can't stop me. Cool. Right? Get him. Hey, wait. Sacrifice thyself. He did it. The hero. All right, we're going to mute something because I don't want to deal with it. Sure. And we get to just slam stuff in the back here. And then I think we just drop propagate in bottom here. Nah, we earn money. We earn money in this household. 17 avarice, let's go. Earn dollars. Cool. Anyway, we breathe fire and we win this combat for sure. My guy is unable to function. We get another 17 avarice. We're doing great. Cool. Follower floor secured. We win the run for sure. All right, looking pretty good actually. This is a lot of sap generation because the flying bosses just chill there and try their best. Pyroclasm. Death Roar is surprising how good it is here, actually. This should just completely blast Seraph and other stuff. Having a powerful ping from Pyroclasm is good. Death Roar, I think, is it, though. Draw cards. Draw cards. Loot Dragon's Horde. I could go up to 10. That only really gets me another minor one next couple combats, potentially. The question is just, is Sizzling Firecracker doing anything? Or is Taskmaster's Lash doing anything? I don't think these add anything valuable. We take the coffers here. Oh, yeah. Give me all those Under Legion artifacts. Shroom units apply decay 1 to enemy units on summon. Well, puffball. Okay. Burden Cycle. The first time each turn a spell card with Consume is played, draw 1. Cool. I have like 3 of these. Great. Alternatively, Twisting Mycelium. We get to spawn 1 fungi in the front. And honestly, that's actually great because this one fungi tanks Dominion Titans corruption because of the turn order. So we of course take that. Huge value, actually. The final steel shop that I look at, I think, right? I believe that's accurate. There's value in a magic shop, but we're gonna see one next floor, so I think we go steel then magic here. What's the payout? Man-eating 3. Oh, okay. I've been misled. I was told that the payout was on Maneater 3. I guess they meant that the mute must be the payout. I mean, I'll still take it, right? It's better. I could go incant, actually. Hard pivot here. Hard pivot. Screw. If I were a gambling person, I think the hard pivot here wins. Does this unlock it? Was seeing it here unlock it for me in the logbook? It does. Great. I think it is 100,000% correct to pivot into incant here because I just don't think Man-Eating 3 does enough. I think you get enough on the mute 1 is pretty decent. But, like, I can already propagate the mute 1, right? I'll take the incant here. This compensates on the Twisting Mycelium, and now we have a fat tank of dudes on every floor, right? Yeah, we pivot. Cool. Good with this. Dualism for my Cultist. Titanite for my Puffball. Wonderful. We did it. Steel Shop, success. Cue music. Do we want to dupe my merged equipment? No. No. If I'm going to dupe anything, it's probably Proliferate again. Honestly. Just think about my floor here, right? I think we're good. Plus 28 on the Hothead is exceptional value. He's looking at a baseline 56 here. And I think we dupe the Proliferate. This does a lot of things. It double incants for 1 card draw. It's really strong. It boosts everything we want. Duplicate it. Now, I'm probably going to be removing a lot with money, but I'm going to save my cash for this trinket shop. I think we're okay at 34 with the +1 draw here. Because you got to remember, 34 is not a real number. Because we're actually playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a 7th out in deployment, the 7th from the footstool. So it's really only 27 cards. And then if you look at, and the 27 card deck is good, that's solid. But the other thing you want to look at is, look at my intrinsics. 1, and there's a second one, right? 2. So it's really only a 25 card deck. 25 card deck is really consistent, actually. That's like a good run from Monster Train 1. So these numbers are deceptive in Monster Train 2 because you're taking more, because you get more played for free. Anyway, we move on. TLDR, not as concerning. Oh no, my one true weakness, deafening heralds. Hold up, it's illegal. You can't do it to me. Okay, wee woo, wee woo. I'm gonna take the trial, but I can be okay by just not playing one of my my puffball, right? It's fine. We will be playing into mid-floor. It is a Thane, so I'm not as afraid, but I still think we're doing it. Steward's Quarters, play it all out. It's fine. By the way, Steward's Quarters is secretly really good. Remember all the times that in Monster Train 1 I would tell you how an intrinsic Space Prism is great? It turns out a deployable Space Prism is still great. And it being 0 is great. This would be super playable if it didn't have the part about train stewards at all. The fact that it does is okay, because it means you get some cool memes out of it, but still. Get him, Gildmonger. Oh, Bloodthirsty Blade! He's hooked. He's cracked. Alright, we gotta kill this man. How do we kill this man? I don't know how we kill this man. Wait a second, it's illegal. We're too weak. I can't do anything about it. It's tough. Incant on middle. Hey look, my guy is here. What do I do? I'm gonna propagate downstairs, I guess. Help. Help, Monster Train, I can't answer this question. Here, I can kill another guy, actually, right? No, there's no real easy... I could do it by playing the Whelpin back and he attacks. True. Get him, buddy. Go for it. Play Alchemy. I think it's worth more than the alternatives here. We press nothing. Okay, I'm about to be defeated by my one true mortal enemy. It's called the Herald. I don't have an answer for the Herald, so I get no value on this turn. Great. Wonderful. Breathe Fire. Oh, it doesn't do anything. Of course it doesn't do anything. Here. We have a tool for this. Actually, I gotta protect the follower upstairs. He's too important to my run. I don't want to incamp bottom floor. Womp womp. Well, hey, Magma Core, thank you. Heralds are my one true weakness. You can't do this to me. Okay. Death Roar. No, I don't need to. I could Breathe Fire here. We have... The problem, of course, is the Spell Shield is the thing. So I think we get past it here and we can get the Slays. It's good and worth. Get Dragon's Horde for sure. Do we want to... Yeah, I'll yank him. Oh no, he dies, right? It's fine, actually. Remember, we're secretly okay with this. There's nothing I can incant on middle that actually helps me here. I guess I could Spore Touch Hothead and it doesn't actually do anything. Right? Yeah, it's fine. It's weird to do it, but it is fine. Alright, he dies. Oh no. But we can solve this problem with a Pyreball to the Herald, and we replay the lad. What do you have? Combustion Suit. Hey, wait, he's cracked. I'm going to go ahead and mute the thing that incants because I don't like it. And then we're going to sap, I don't know, this middle dude, I guess. I'm going to go ahead and play the other Loam Code on front. And we're going to push out a bunch of whelps upstairs. who actually probably need to answer this guy on middle, and it just propagates everything thanks to evolutionary instinct. Do we kill this guy upstairs? Wait a second here. I could blast him for sure. That's a really good pickup. Real good. Where's that card? Death Roar. Absolutely loaded. Let's load up middle, actually. We're going to blast this guy here. I will play the bloated whelp and click the button. I mean, this Gildmonger's actually just blows up everything here, which is incredible. So, cool. He's already muted. I guess I could regen him and sap my friend. I don't really see the need to do it, but sure. Alright, we take more Pyre Gel on everything, which is good. Top random floor is... Look at this guy, bottom floor, just blew up everything. What do you mean? Alchemy, yes. I would love nothing more than to click Alchemy, but I think I need to address the deafening herald downstairs, or it's bad. Although actually, I think we're okay, now that I'm looking at it. Let's mute this guy. I could just propagate this out. Let's mute him. I mean, I think we clear him now that I'm looking at the numbers. Let's play the alchemy here. We can also sap him even further if we want, and I will do it. Sap 14, he has a minus 28. I don't think he swings on us at all, ever. And we apply a little bit more here, it's good. This top floor of just random trash is actually super legit. Now I draw Sacrificial Chamber, which, sure, I'll do it. You can't stop me. I'm going to mute the guy in back here. I'm going to decay the guy in front, which, yep, that gives me the evolutionary instinct. I think we are going to spam proliferates here. Do I want to... If I win on this coming floor... Problem, of course, Spell Shield doesn't help me or kills me against Hothead. 12 sap. I think I'm gonna sap this guy in back in case it becomes relevant. He'll have sap 18 rather. Remember, if anyone's keeping track, recall that because I have played Dualism into Magma Cultist, he turns Evergrowth into Regen 6 sap 6, so he is fully weaponized. Top floor clears out. Fair enough. We go to 8 Dragon's Horde. We do not win. Mute in back and we have it. Wait for it. Breathe in case I can get kills. Okay, hold up. I need to play the alchemy and without... But I've removed her incant via mute, so I can actually just do this middle, and that's golden. Now we hit 10. Man, I forgot I could do this. You mute the boss. Okay, so Maneater is pretty dope in this respect. You can mute the boss and then just completely disregard their ability, which is pretty cool, actually. Nifty. Alright, great. Get him upstairs. This guy would walk to Pyre and then die, but it doesn't matter. The random fungi is actually super important here. She's doing... This is fine, right? This is all working out pretty well. Cool. I think we did pretty well on this, actually. We reached 32 damage on the Slay. We get 10 Dragon's Horde. Only took 1 damage. Legit. Legit, legit. This is the one I liked. Dig deep. Spell chain, spawn 1. For every 10 cards in your deck, spawn 1 more. Now, unfortunately, attaching this to a spell chain at 2 Ember with a calcified Ember, I think we skip here, but fair. I could take Cheery Deathcap and just play that guy somewhere on a random floor. Kill a random wave. It's actually way more legit than you might be thinking. I'll take him, actually. Just unironically good. Fireborn Brain Spike. Hold up. put that on Hothead and propagate it, brother. Now, the sad thing is it's a little late. It's a little late. Like, what do I gain out of this? Unless I find some means of money scaling at the 11th hour, I don't think we have it. It's a real tragedy. I'm not going to take the Calcified Ember over this. This would be a free card to grab if it weren't for the Calcified Ember. But there is a real cost. I guess, removal-wise, I don't know. Interesting, interesting. Trying to think of like what the plan here would be. Like, if I'm going to cut a card, what card do I cut? I want to keep my incants. So, like, getting rid of the whelps and stuff is not a bad call no matter what. So, adding the Pyreborn Brain Spike is, like, not ideal. I don't think this actually does anything. It lets me do a double breath on turn 1, or it lets me... Ooh, but wait, I can put this on... Hold up. I can play top on Seraph, right? And then I can double mute him? Actually, okay, I changed my mind. Actually good. Let's loot. Ember Charge is what I was hoping to see. Great work. Go team. Taskmaster's Lash is an option. I don't have great self-pings, however. I'm not going to throw a Pyre Ball at myself. Alright. Medallion of Superiority is 10 out of 10. The pick. Our random Gildmonger is currently a 42.89. Brother's having the time of his life. Pyre Stone Housing, but there's no steel shops. I actually just take Sinner Self here. It's not amazing, but it's fine. It lets me play the Calcified Ember for free, right? Yeah, it's fine. Sure. I don't have to remove it or consider removing it now. It's just gone. I'm probably going to actually intentionally drop the Vengeful Shards because of how much Holy Stone power I have in the alchemies, but we are going to the right. Yes, we are. Trinket Shop, show me your ways. Twin Minds, create a permanent copy of the first consume card played each turn. What is this? This is Tome of Evergrowth? Every time? Could be Lava Flow. It could be Lava Flow. How do I feel about that? They are free cards, actually, so that's pretty decent. I should grab this, right? Sure. Lost Luggage. This is... Think about it. Drawing 6. Count them up. Right? 7. 8. 9. And I took Twin Minds, so it's 10. So really, Lost Luggage actually does absolutely nothing for me. Unreal. Rerolling on that. Sacrificial Chris. When apply Pyrogel when a whelp dies. Well, guess what? That's going to happen a bunch. Clicking that. Hellheart. Sure, buddy. Non-flying boss enemy units that enter the Pyre room gain some Pyrogel. Great. We love that. I'm also just going to take Jack Strips because why not? Magic Shop says, buying pretty much everything, actually. There's very little reason not to. -2 in consume. What if I just permafrost the Death Roar? Right? This way, you hold on to it for the turn when you really need to kill something. And that is a really good reason to hold on to it. Great. Click it. +10 magic power. Nope. Holy Stone. Brain Spike? No, maybe? I don't see the reason why I would ever cast this. I just cast this at 0, right? The whole idea is it reduces cooldown by 1 and lets me double tap my mute into Seraph on turn 1. And also into... do I play bottom floor on Titans? Gosh, maybe. Maybe I do, actually. That's unreal, but I think so. Because then you can just absolutely go loaded into... Titan. His savagery gets muted to infinitely nothing. Nothing Burger, he's dead. True. I'm going to go ahead and -2 consume a Spore Touch. This is a card I'm fine burning. Holy Stone. I don't think I actually use this. We re-roll that. Double stack. Give me numbers. Yeah, I'll twin mines into a double stacked lava flow on bottom floor on Titans. This basically says brothers walk in with truckloads of fire gel. Love that for us. Spell chain. If I spell chain the brain spike, I can quad use my champion's ability on turn 1. And then wait, if I use the twin mines on this, on Seraph, that's actually bonkers. I could do it 8 times? Okay. Alright, sure. We'll double stack the lava flow. Alright. We'll spell chain the brain spike. Look, I know I could be spell chaining like glow up or something else, but this is just bonkers and I'm super into it. I'm actually going to toss a -1 at the Pyre ball just so it's a little more playable. I get to cut cards. If I'm thinking about what dies here, it's units and like units that aren't helping. Whelps do apply something, but they hurt my card draw. So I think the angle that we go at is we just cut whelps and we're fine with this, with our remainder cash. Like, obviously I don't want to remove them all because I did buy the sacrificial Chris, but like, what else is the whelp doing here, right? Not a lot. I'm going to leave 1 whelp in, I guess, and that's fine. I am keeping all my alchemies. I would like to have Dragon's Horde for the Titans, and also the Holy Stones are awesome. Just really good. I could just drop a Spore Touch. I don't want to only draw Proliferates, though, because they cost 1, is sort of the thing. I'd like to have a smattering of 0-costers in there, too. So, I think we just cut the whelps. Yeah. Now, the dupe here, this is a really interesting dupe, because there's a lot of stuff you could do. I don't think it's ever the merged equipment. I don't think it's ever Magma Cultist. Proliferate's an option, but it is expensive, is sort of a challenge. Like, Proliferate is great, but it is expensive, which I don't love. I also got to be careful about intrinsics because they're actually going to flood our hand. Max hand size is 10. And I have 3 and we're going to get +1 from Twin Mines. So I think it actually has to be a Proliferate. And that's probably okay. I think it does. It's a really good card to play, though. Let's just be clear. Yeah, alright, fine. I'm good with it. I can't afford any other removals. I can buy it. I can't afford that. Can't afford anything here. Look at the shops. Spot everything. I think we're good. Moving on. Alright, Seraph. Let's go, bud. I think we should crush this. The only thing I really need to worry about is making sure that Twin Mines is on the correct card. So we are playing into top floor. Right? There's a reason for this. I want to bait Seraph here so I can send him to the ether. Sacrificial Chamber is irrelevant. But my only other room card is Mushy Room, and I want that played on a lower floor, so I guess we'll still earn cash here. I will Puffball bottom and Gildmonger middle. What this does is it means Puffball is liable to actually kill some dudes, right? Okay. Vengeful Shard, I might play this. So first things first, make sure the first consume card I play is strong. So how do we do that? First things first, Lion's Mane hit that man. Great. He is muted, he is sapped, he's having a bad day. I will Spore Touch him. I will Proliferate here. These are non-consumers, right? This reduces him, I think, to basically nothing. Great. Now, from here, I think I will actually play the Vengeful Shard. No reason to take this 1 damage, actually. I think now we dunk the brain spike. Right? Now we do it, which gets copied. Then we can put Tome of Evergrowth down. We can sap him to nothing. I lava flow him, and we load this up, right? And now she just... This guy's dead. Seraph is dead on this turn. Oh my god. No, he's not actually, not like literally dead, but like... Look at this goober. 15 turns of mute. He's having a bad day. We breathe fire on him anyway for the fun of it. And like he's never hitting us again. Great. Incredible work. Go team. Cool. Awesome. Puffball is actually doing an incredible job. So here is a Loam Coat champ. And here is, I don't know, Cheery Deathcap. Great work, bud. Look, random Cheery Deathcap just clears out a protector and pushes good numbers. Now, I would still like to... Right, I'd like very much to avoid self-sabotaging. So I want... Yes, the Gladiator should walk on me. I guess I'll play out the guy downstairs. He will just die to the sweep, but I don't really care that much. Is that boss here? Propagate upstairs. Sure. It's a good turn. Okay, fine. Puffball lives. It's good. Stay among the living, Puffball. Great work. Mushy Room lands middle. Great. Top floor looks scary. We can just mute him to nothing, though. He's gone. And then we can go Whelp into Blast Whelp. This guy in front is scary. Scary. I do think we want to play the Alchemy, if I'm being real with you. We'll do it. And then this guy I don't really care about. I actually just sap him to 0 and we chill. Okay, I'm not worried about Seraph. Seraph is dead. He sure is. And that is pretty much that. Now, I would like to actually glow up Puffball forward here. Yes, this is good. I do not have to breathe on this guy. He has so much sap, he walks upstairs and just dies. Great, he's gone. Now you go upstairs. He can't enchant, right? He actually can't do his enchant action because he is muted. So we play Merged Equipment. Vengeful Shard is free. I mute and sap the guy in front here. We do proliferate on this. Very amusing. Clears everything out. And Puffball breathes, I think. I actually do want this guy with 4 attack to hit me. So let's not breathe here, actually, and chill. Okay. Alright, he hits because he pops the melee weakness on my troops, which I think is super critical. Puffball did die, unfortunately. Goodbye, Puffball. It's okay. Puffball lives. Hello, Puffball. He loses his Loam Coat, but whatever. Alright, top floor. Send this guy to the Shadow Realm. How much sap is that? 8? Not enough. 14? Seems good. Get out of here, bud. I think I am probably... Let's put some... It's Pyreball middle, actually. Just end this guy entirely. Good. Alright, great. We're going to play one of our proliferates here. We're not getting any slays with the Hothead. The Hothead is basically like, oh no, backlines emerged and we're about to get wiped out. It's okay. We chill on this. This guy walks with enough sap to kill an army. Sure. Goodbye, my endless Gildmonger. Get him, Puffball. Welcome back, endless Gildmonger with Mind Cage for some reason. Great job. Let's see, pop the guy in back, sap the guy in wherever. Doesn't really matter. We're just loading this up. I am going to be doing the proliferate action here. Then we will magma cultist and back. 18 sap is enough to put this guy in the dirt. This floor rising up is scary. Might be the one that I breathe fire on. Very possible. Let it go. Yeah. We killed the guy in front. The guy in back does walk. That's okay. He is just super dead. Great. Still at full health. Okay, wait. This is Puffball. Good. This is an alchemy turn, as much as I don't want it to be. This is going to be a breathe fire turn, I think. It is. Breathe fire should clear most of this. Great. Alright, we're going to mute out. Actually, I just sap out this guy in back, and he's pretty much just gone. Incanting is your friend. Good. Great, in fact. We will kill the assassin over 2 turns, so I'm happy about that. I can still mute something. Sure, I'll mute the boss because I don't like him. Great. 11 sap is enough that I'm not afraid of Mr. Amalgam here, so that's good. We should be golden here. Yeah, I think we are. Okay, we need to get a little more Dragon's Horde, right? Just a bit more. I'm looking for... Kill Puffball, please. Okay, great. I need to make sure Puffball's not accidentally winning this combat. Top floor. Sap it back. We can freely actually just proliferate this floor into nothing burger. Yeah, they're actually just all dead. Great. What a good turn, actually. Gildmonger dies, goes to 6. It's good. We get rid of the assassin at least. It's good. Assassin's gone on bottom floor. Unfortunately, we actually do take amalgam damage here because he spawns with Seraph. Not great, actually. Not great. Okay, well, I guess we take some damage. Fair enough, I suppose. We can heal it back, though, right? I'm not terribly worried about it. We have Holy Stones. I'll play them. I need to draw them. Is Puffball better than these guys? Maybe? I feel like if I play Gildmonger, we win on this turn, right? Is that real? Maybe. It's true. Oh, he also rolled... Gildmonger rolled Organ Harvester. I think if I... Can I kill him? I can. I can actually win this. Right? Okay. We take a little less damage. I'm trying to fish for Dragon's Horde. Okay, we did it. Alright, let's send some of these guys to the ether here. We're going to breathe fire on this for sure. Womp. Okay, fine. Okay, we take 5 more, but I am trying, I think, very hard to get... I'm trying very hard to get some more Dragon's Horde for the road. Okay, I think this was probably the best way it could have gone. We get another alchemy. We walk into the next combat at 9. 64 is not a bad amount of health to go at. The boss is dying to unstable. I'm actually not going to click cards because that's stupid and I like it. Sure, bud. Great work. We do take a little damage, but 9 is good and well worth it. We loot here. Great. Hellfire Bellows is huge. Yes. Flaming Talons is also just great. Click that. Good pickup. Verdant Cycle, I can draw more cards whenever I play a consumer. It's probably pretty good. Purified Soul Shard is not it right now. Sure, Verdant Cycle is the pickup. Good enough. I'm happy about this. I think we have the Holy Stones to offset Dominion's hits, and I actually think Savagery doesn't stand a chance. We're going to completely send all of them to the Abyss on turn 1. Pretty much. So, Lion's Mane, the ordering does not matter here as long as they're all on the floor. Puffball, I guess, can just go chill on middle. Actually, I'm going to have Puffball protect Gildmonger because it's cool. Sure. Earn money, I guess. Why not? Okay. Turn 1. Fight. Alright, first order of business. Dragon's Horde is relevant only because of the Holy Stone element of this. Otherwise, Proliferate spam is pretty good. We're going to go ahead and just sap out our lad. Savagery is disabled. Great work. I could just let Vengeful Shards pop on this. Not bad. I could play the Alchemy here. Also not bad. Alchemy is pretty good, I think. We're not going to get any corruption. This artifact is actually so good. We're not going to get any corruption on our actual units as long as the fungi isn't something weak. As long as we don't kill the fungi, right? Now, do I want to super propagate right now? Or I actually think the way we can do this is I can do I can alchemy here. Yes, right? That gets Pyre Gel. Then I can proliferate. Yes. Then I click Pyreborn Brain Spike, which creates a copy. And I guess a whelp goes and stays upstairs. That's neat. Now we mute Entropy. Now, I'm pretty sure that if memory serves, someone has told me that the bottom floor Entropy is the one that has the resolve trigger, even if it shows on all of them. But maybe you have to mute all 3, I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out. Anyway, here we go. I'm going to then make up the difference on this by muting him enough and sapping him enough that the boss is disabled. Just completely. And then here we can toss some of these other things on there. I get some more of this. Like, we're looking at 9 mute. So much mute. It's good. We're going to push more mute onto the boss here. That's great. I'm actually going to push more decay into Savagery as well. And I will sap down Entropy to nothingness. And this is a really good turn 1. More Pyre Gel for all. Okay. What the heck? Oh, I got Overgrowth Carapace. I was like, what the heck is Gildmonger over here trying to do? Turns out he's trying to go crazy. All right. Now, I didn't see a resolve trigger pop. Oh, never mind. I did. There it is. Okay. So you have to mute them all, I guess. All right. Well, it's a bummer, but sure. I don't think that's actually something we can achieve. So fair enough. All right. Whatever. Rip. That's okay. We are going to breathe fire and just pop off here, I think. We just incant everything to the ether, and this should be good. Alchemy is a strong play, no matter how you slice it. I can mute a lot of stuff. I'm going to sap out. I actually don't have to breathe fire here. I think I can sap out the Blightbound Guardian and mute out one of the fiends. Right? Yeah. Check this. You mute out one of the fiends, and then we just blast it with the Pyre Ball here, which blows up most of the floor. And then we draw into a card I can't play, but I'm not really mad about it. It's fine. Meanwhile, Bloated Whelp is just indestructible upstairs thanks to the way this works, so he's hanging out. All right, we clear the floor. Good job. Cool. I managed to hold on to Hothead for this turn in particular, right? This turn in particular is the one that I wanted to stop. Now, okay, let's think. First things first, we need to incant for Pyre Light. I need to mute out something. I have no consume cards here. True enough. Oh, I do have a consume card, actually. Alright, sure. Oh no, I drew a bad card. We don't like that. I guess I can mushy room upstairs and we can keep the sap on the lad. The question I need to ask myself is, do I need Death Roar? And I don't think I do, actually. Because we breathe fire here, which clears everything. And great. I don't have to take any of this damage, actually. Cool. Goodbye. Alright, great news. Here's Mushy Room. Sure, great, get it. Follower, go stab him. Follower is pushing. Excuse me, Follower is currently pushing 400 damage into the man. Absolutely get him. Get him! Oh, that's so good. I love that. We're going to go ahead and glow up downstairs. It's good. I will play the Curse of Entropy here. Will I? Actually? I don't like that. I'm just going to take the 4 damage, actually. I think we're fine. I'm not taking anything from Savagery here, so I actually think we will just push this, and that's fine. Why am I taking 6? Oh, it only does 3 damage? For some reason, I thought it was 4. Alright, cool. Just let it go. Great. It pushes Pyrogel to everything, and we're fine with that. Cool. Hey, great. We finally got our merged equipment. Let's go. Welcome back, champ. You having a bad day yet? Good. Good, loser. Get absolutely got. Alright, click. We only have 1 Ember, actually, so I think the play is Proliferate is stronger. Not doing a lot of damage to Dominion here. Maybe I actually think it is Pyre Light. We'll do it. I will play some other stuff. I think Savagery is going to die on his own pretty quickly here, so let's focus up on Entropy. He's got 23 sap. I don't have to do it to him, right? Why does this make his number go higher? 107? Use ability, give him regen? I don't know what's happening. We're losing Fungi, but I also don't really care that much. We managed to play some pretty big cards. We finally drew our Hothead equipment, so that's good. I don't want to regen Entropy. Let's just let it sit, right? Sure. Fine. Puffball is doing absolutely nothing. Great work, team. Play the Vengeful Shards. I think it's good to play them. Breathing Fire here is still valuable. I can mute out in the back, which lets me just freely play Proliferate, which is kind of cool. I can mute out one of these guys for sure. Alchemy is good for healing. It's true. I have the Death Roar as a kill blow if I need it, when I need it. I think we do need to play the Pyre Light. We need to get that going. Let's work a little on this mid floor here. I can just sap this mid guy out to nothing. I can save Fire Breath on this one, actually. I think we get a lot of value out of this. Yeah, we get so much value out of this. I can let the Vengeful Shard bounce, and we're okay. I'll save Fire Breathing for a more impactful turn. Sure, great. Pyrogel all around. Good stuff. Entropy eating dirt from my bottom floor. Great. Okay, this is almost certainly a Hothead turn. I need to get rid of Reanimate 2. We need to push more numbers into Dominion here. Get them. I would like to... Let's see. Dominion's going down. Savagery's down. I think... Man, this Follower, by the way, is just doing incredible work upstairs with this random whelp. They're just clobbering Entropy for like almost 300 damage, which is outrageous. We do need to incant on the important turns when we can. I will be breathing fire on this turn. For sure. Just click it, actually. This guy lives, then we hit him with the Pyre Ball, and then we push out Entropy. He's down. Okay, with Entropy being down, I wish to work on top floor now. Yeah, Entropy goes down here. Cool. We go upstairs, we hit him with the Spore Touched up top. I'm going to hit him with the Glow Up here, and then I'm just going to proliferate on Dominion, and we'll hit Dominion with Death Roar, and that should win the combat. Yeah, crazy. Just such a commanding win. I guess it's actually not a lot of Pyre Gel. Weird, 15 times. Oh, it's because he's got the stupid spell shield. Alright, well instead I'm just going to go ahead and click Pyre Light and end his career. So, alright, we win on this turn. Don't click the Vengeful Shards. Don't let them do damage to me. Great, doesn't matter. Press end turn. Actually, Cheery Deathcap, get on the main top floor. Cheery Deathcap, tanks for the world. Look at this floor that's somehow functional. Get out of here, buddy. Alright, great, we win. Click cards because I like clicking cards. I'll be honest with you. I didn't think this win would run. I didn't think this run would win. But not only did it win, it won solidly. Absolutely solid. I think... Okay, let me give you my thoughts on Maneater. I think it's decent. The mute is pretty good. I'll be real with you. The mute is pretty darn good. That's over 50k. That's a pretty good score. Also, I guess I golded follower. This man absolutely put in work. He did so much damage to Seraph. He did so much damage to... What is it? Entropy? He just clobbered Entropy. Just punched him in his absolute noggin. Incredible. I just gave him a plus 14 and a plus 20 and he was king of the world. That's actually impressive. Amazing. Cool, this went really well. Go to the run summary. I think the mute is really good. I don't think we really ever had any justification for going rank 3, and I think that's bad design. I think the mute on rank 2 is fine, but I think rank 3 needs a payout. Like, it needs something else. I don't know, it could be a really big decay number if they're not really sure what to do, but I think there needs to be some reason I don't hard pivot on rank 3, right? That's the thing. I don't like how this doesn't do enough damage throughout the run. It was pretty much only propped up by hitting Evolutionary Instinct, and I don't think that feels good. So I think it's a good champion path. I'm happy to take it, but there's an asterisk on that. I think the decay needs to be increased by like 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 10 maybe. The rank 3 needs just like a crazy boost. Like rank 3 is never going to get picked here. Ever. Ever, ever. You always pivot on the other two. They're just way better, right? You go for the mute and you leave for anything else. But... yeah, but I also don't think the mute should be pushed back, right? The mute being available at ring 4 is actually very important for this. So, and I like the ability to pivot, right? I like that option. But I think there also needs to be a real consideration for staying all the way. There needs to be a reward for that. Like, if that actually is something your run supports and that you want, then rock on. Right now, I think there's no reason to ever do that. The numbers were not good enough. So, interesting. I do think it's a fun path. Glad to have tried it. Proliferate continues to be a ridiculous card. I also think Incant Spawn 1 is very strong. So that's good. And it turns out Dragon's Horde is also very strong. Puffball was like also here. He, I think, actually, funny enough, he did like literally nothing in Divinity, but he did so much work on Seraph that I can't knock him. Over 2 turns, he's killing the Chosen Assassins. Hey man, that's good. That is good enough for me. You don't have to convince me that you earned your life any more than that. That's great. And by the way, BT Dubs, mute blocking enchant on Seraph is huge. Propagate on mute is fun. I like that a lot. Earn bunches of money, go crazy. I actually think the funniest thing about this run is the Avarice 3 that I put on Gildmonger doing so much work. It is so unlikely that it performs this well, and yet, here we are. Gildmonger will 1000% end up on the thumbnail here. Gildmonger pops off. I can't even believe it. He earned so much cash from propagating this Avarice 3 and just punching things to death. So, great. Incredible work, actually. Really good run overall. Random Holy Stone, incredible. I mean, let me be clear about it. No, we have the medal on this run. Medal is a big success in my opinion. I'm thinking in the future when I get really, really, really good at this game, I want to go for medal C10, rotating random win streaks. Like, yes, I think that's where I'm ultimately aiming at. So every run that I get like this with the medal is a big win. So that's great. That means I figured something out. It's working. It does it. That's good. File it away for later. What else? Anything else I want to say? By the way, the Twin Minds Pyreborn Brain Spike stupidity we did is actually kind of crazy. Just fully disable. Who cares if you only mute one if I spam this stupid card like 6 times? Use its ability like 6 times on turn 1. It's 1 for each brain spike in the baseline, so 7 times on turn 1. Outrageous. Really good. Overall, very strong run. Tome of Evergrowth on a dualism unit pops off. Love that for us. So, cool. Excellent, actually. Excellent. Cool. Let's go see if we get any sick lore. Give me the lore drop. What do I get? Tipsy Imp, let's go. Bolete talking to fungi. Here again, soldier. Sir, at ease, soldier. I'm surprised. I thought the others had stopped teasing you. That's not it, sir. I was thinking about life. All right, brother. Win or lose, we are no more than mushrooms. If we're lucky, we grow our mycelium. If not, we leave nothing but a spore spot. You should go to a doctor for that, my guy. That's not healthy. We live in an era of futility. What? Existential fungi was not on my bingo card. The wall of heaven will always be before us, and no matter how much we fight, it will remain. Bolete's like, brother, you need help. How do you deal with the futility of life, my guy? Well, I don't actually think of it as futile. So as long as there are good things in life, there are battles worth fighting for. Like? Potpourri? Yo, let's go. Waiter, 2 cups of your finest. Will you stop calling me waiter? Get your own drinks. Okay, Hef's joining the table. Alright, good stuff, good stuff. So we've got existential fungi. We love to see it. And then Bolete's like, alright, get the booze. Let's stop thinking about it. That's fair. Alright, I'm going to let y'all go there. So hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.